Chosen ones, what I'm about to say might surprise you, but I promise you this message is for you. If you're watching this right now, it's not by chance. God brought you here for a reason, and you need to hear this before anything else. Tonight, you've been hoping and waiting for something big to happen in your life, and it's happening faster than you can think of. You may not know what's coming, but trust me, you are about to experience something amazing. God is changing you from wanting to having. Yes, everything you've hoped for, dreamed of, and prayed for is no longer just a wish. It's already happening in ways you couldn't have imagined. You are entering a spiritual and energetic shift that will leave you speechless. But here's the thing, you need to align yourself with the power of this shift for it to fully happen. Before we get into this life-changing message, let's talk about how you need to change your mind. This is a divine moment where you need to be ready to receive the gifts and miracles that are coming your way. 3 things I want you to do. Press the like button. Follow us on YouTube to help us get to 60,000 subscribers, and leave a message with the number 99. This one action will boost the energy of the video and send a strong message to the universe that you are ready. If you are truly a chosen one, you will watch this video all the way through because your spirit knows that what I'm about to share is meant for you. Get ready because your life is about to change in ways you can't even imagine. Don't worry, not everyone will hear it, but you are about to have a divine moment. This isn't just a message, it's a powerful awakening and an invitation for those who have walked the path of faith with sincerity and devotion. It's a call that comes when you least expect it, but most desperately need it. This divine call isn't for people who say they're chosen without any proof. It's for people whose hearts have been broken through sacrifice and who have stayed on the road through all the problems and trials they've faced, whether it was rejection or success. God has seen you at your worst, whether it's because of money problems or doubts from loved ones. He is now telling you that you have been picked and that this call is your breakthrough. Today is the day that all the hard times you've been through have been worth it. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. The Creator has set this night aside just for you, and it's time to answer. As you stand at this threshold, know this. It's not just a promise, it's a declaration of your destiny. You were chosen for a reason tonight. The divine alignment is happening, and it's all because you are ready for the next step in your spiritual journey. God or the world has been getting you ready for this moment. Don't miss it. Have you ever felt like your problems were too much for you to handle? You've had long nights, shed tears, and wondered if the things you gave up were really worth it. Let this moment give you peace of mind. You are reading this because you are ready to receive the blessings God has planned for you. You are also ready to enter a new spiritual world that only a few people get to experience. Now is not the time to question. Now is the time to accept what you've always known deep down. Your soul has been ready for this. Awakening. Every trial, every rejection, and every moment of loneliness helped you become the person you are today. And now God is telling you that you've reached a point where you can receive His blessings. You've endured, fought, and remained faithful, and as a result, the doors of divine favor are about to open wide for you. It's easy to feel lost in the chaos of life, but there's a reason this message is reaching you tonight. The universe is aligning, and God is calling you because you've proven your worth. Your heart has been tested, and you have come out stronger tonight. The heavens are ready to reward your persistence. You weren't chosen by chance. You were chosen for an amazing journey that you can't see right now. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is coming, and it's closer than you think. Remember all the times you wondered why things weren't going your way. Maybe you thought the road was too hard, or you started to doubt your own strength. But every step, every tear, and every moment of despair led you to this divine appointment now. God is ready to show you the plan He has had for you the whole time. Now is your chance to shine, to rise above the doubts, and to claim the gifts that are uniquely yours. Yours! His plan for you isn't just about getting something for yourself. It's about carrying out a bigger plan to help others, inspire those around you, and be a light in a world that badly needs it. Your breakthrough isn't just for you, it's for the people whose lives you will change. You were picked because you've been honest and faith-filled on your journey. Now the reason you were always meant to fulfill is ready to be revealed. Many are called, but only a few will truly answer tonight. God is calling you, and you are the only one who can clearly hear His voice. This is not a call for the weak-hearted or those who only claim to believe in good times. This is a call for the warriors who have endured and stood strong when the world tried to tear them down. The truth is that the path to being chosen isn't easy. It's full of sacrifices, losses, and times when you feel completely abandoned, but those were the very tests that proved your worthiness. God picked you because you stayed faithful when others would have given up. Now it's time for you to answer the call to step into your divine purpose and accept the blessings that are yours by divine right. To answer this call takes courage, faith, and a willingness to face the unknown. The divine path isn't always clear, but it is always the right one. Trust that God's plan for you is unfolding as it should, and that your answer to this call will take you places. Over and above your wildest dreams, there is beauty in sacrifice. You've given more than you ever thought possible: time, energy, resources to serve God's will. And now God is here to honor all of those sacrifices. The hurt, the battles, and the problems, all of it was seen, and now it's time for you to be repaid in ways that will amaze you. You've been through the fire and come out stronger and more beautiful than you were before. God doesn't forget a single tear you've shed, a single moment of doubt you've pushed through, or a whispered prayer you've said in the dark. The rewards you've been waiting for are finally on their way. They're not just material, they're spiritual, emotional. God will bless you in ways that will affect every part of your life, lifting your spirit and making up for what was lost. Your sacrifices were not in vain, and tonight you will see the results of your hard work. Your faith has been tested in ways that others may never fully understand, but you've kept your eyes on the prize and trusted God's plan even when the path wasn't clear. Now that your faith is about to bear fruit, your patience will soon be rewarded with a harvest of blessings, healing, and divine favor. It's not enough to just push through hard times. You have to stay true to your beliefs even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. Your faith has seen you through the darkest times, and now it will lead you into the light. God has seen all of your struggles and is ready to bless you richly for your strength. Your reward is not just the end of your trials, but the start of a new life. This part is full of endless possibilities. Your faith will shape your future, giving you chances, peace, and growth in ways you never thought possible. The hard times you've been through have made you stronger, and that's a good thing. It's time to start living the life you've always wanted. You may not have seen results right away, but God has seen all of your sacrifices, the quiet prayers, the lonely times, and the times you gave when you had nothing left to give. Now He's ready to reward you for your unwavering commitment. It's time to receive. No sacrifice is too small in God's eyes. Every act of faith, no matter how small it may seem, has led to this moment. Your reward is not just a gift, it's a sign of your faithfulness and a reward for everything you've given in service to God's bigger plan. As you open your heart to receive, know that these rewards will change your life. Your sacrifices have set the stage for something amazing. The blessings coming your way are a direct result of the love, commitment, and sacrifices you've made on your journey of faith in a world where people are always looking for approval from others. One thing is very important to know: God has already picked you, and that choice is final. No one else can change God's will for your life. God has seen your loyalty, your struggles, and your unwavering faith in Him and chosen you. God has already chosen you to receive His divine favor. You didn't have to prove yourself to anyone. All you had to do was stay on the path He set out for you, which you have. The world may not always see your worth, but God does. His decision to bless you comes from His boundless love and understanding of your journey. Tonight, the power of God's choice will show up in ways that will confirm what you've always known in your heart. You were meant to be great. God's love for you is divine and unconditional. It doesn't rely on other people understanding or recognizing it. He has big plans for you, and now that you've shown your commitment, He's ready to pour out His blessings, which are yours by divine right. Believe this and know that you are loved, picked, and set to do something amazing. The rewards God promised you are as sure as the rising sun. You may have had a long, hard journey, but now you will see Him keep His word. His reward isn't just for your sacrifices, it's a sign of His love for you and appreciation for your hard work. You are about to experience what you truly deserve, something much greater than you could have imagined. You've spent many nights praying for guidance and doing what you thought was right, even when it seemed like no one was watching. Now you will see that your efforts were not in vain. The rewards you've been waiting for, you are finally going to experience: wealth, love, and spiritual fulfillment. This is the moment of divine alignment when God's promises become real in your life. The reward you receive will not only heal the wounds of your past, but it will also launch you into a future full of grace and plenty. The change God promises will happen in every part of your life. Get ready to be amazed as His love, power, and provision show up in ways you could never have imagined. You may think you know what God has in store for you, but the truth is, you have no idea how amazing this next part of your life will be. Get ready for the divine awakening that will be beyond anything you could have imagined. The change will be big and powerful, and it will bring your spiritual understanding to new heights. Growth as a person and divine favor. This awakening will not only change your life, but it will also open your eyes to the spiritual world in ways you've never felt before. You will start to see and feel God's presence in every part of it, as if He were walking with you and guiding your every step. The divine vibrations that are about to flood your soul will create a deep connection between you and the Creator that you've never felt before. In this awakening, you will see how everything in the universe is connected and how it all works out for your good. This is more than just an emotional experience. It's a spiritual growth. What's coming is more than just a breakthrough. It's a divine revelation that will change the way you think about your life's purpose and God's plan in ways that will leave you gasping for air. You will become more spiritually sensitive than ever before. The link between you and God will be stronger, letting you hear, feel, and experience God's presence more deeply. Your spiritual senses will be amplified, and you'll start to see more of the divine in everything, from the smallest things to the biggest events. This will open your heart and mind to the subtle signs and messages that have always been around you, but that you may have missed before. You may find yourself sensing the energy of those around you or feeling an overwhelming sense of peace in the midst of chaos, this is a sign that God is increasing your ability to perceive the spiritual world, and this new awareness will guide you closer to His heart. It's not just about feeling more connected to God, it's about having the ability to navigate life with a new level of wisdom and understanding. This heightened sensitivity will empower you to make decisions with greater clarity and peace. Knowing that you are always in alignment with God's plan, the floodgates of spiritual insight are opening, and your connection to the divine will never be the same again. As you embrace this new chapter, expect an overflow of emotions that will carry the weight of God's love, grace, and presence. This will not just be an intellectual understanding of the divine, it will be an emotional experience that will stir your soul to its core. You will feel the presence of God in ways that will bring you to tears, overwhelming you with love and gratitude. If you're feeling a lot of strong emotions, it means you're connected to the divine. Your heart will grow, and God's love will fill every part of your being. This isn't a time of fleeting feelings, it's a time of deep spiritual renewal where every feeling has divine meaning. Allow yourself to be fully present in these emotions because they are a sign that God is working powerfully in your life. These emotions will also help heal old wounds, giving you a sense of peace and closure. You may find that the healing process goes deeper than you thought as God's love runs through you and takes away all the pain and fear that was holding you back. Accept these feelings as gifts from God. Sometimes you may have felt like you were walking alone, but the universe has been working together to give you exactly what you need. Every sacrifice you've made, every prayer you've whispered, and every step you've taken with faith has made the universe shift in a powerful way. Now the universe is aligning to repay you for everything you've given in service to God. The synchronicities you will soon experience will be nothing short of miraculous chances. As you trust the process and know that everything is going as it should, blessings and signs from the divine will start to show up in your life at just the right time. It's as if the whole universe is working on your behalf, setting up the perfect circumstances to reward you for your sacrifices. This alignment is proof that your faith was not in vain and that the universe is ready to help you in every way. The abundance that is coming your way is not just a blessing for you, it's a reflection of your connection with the Creator and how you've aligned yourself with His will. Get ready to experience God's love at a level you've never known before. You are about to receive a divine frequency that will fill you with peace, joy, and a deep sense of purpose. This frequency will connect with every part of your being, taking you to new spiritual heights and letting you experience God's presence in ways that will change your life. This higher energy will affect not only your spiritual path, but also your relationships, your job, and your health in general. You'll start to attract more positive energy, and the people and opportunities that come into your life will match your higher vibration. It's as if the universe is responding to the divine shift that's happening inside you. This love will be pure, unconditional, and transformative. It will heal old wounds, fix broken relationships, and give you the sense of fulfillment you've been looking for. Let this higher vibration fill your heart and know that God is getting you ready for a full life in God's house where there is no shadow, only pure, radiant light. This light stands for His divine presence, His love, and His truth. Now that light is shining straight on you, your prize for all your hard work has come. Every act of faith and moment of devotion has led to this, the start of a new time of God's favor for you. God's love and support are now shining brightly in place of the darkness of doubt and fear. The time has come for you to step into the light and claim the benefits that have always been yours. You can now experience the fullness of God's grace, The wait is over. The moment you've been waiting for is now happening in the house of God. There is only light, not doubt or fear. Clean, beautiful light. Your reward is here, and it's even better than you could have imagined. Rejoice, because this is the start of a new chapter in your life where you are fully in line with the Creator and ready to receive everything you deserve. There comes a time when God's love pours out in ways you never expected, and that time is now. God chose you not by chance, but because of your unwavering faith and the sacrifices you've made along the way. He sees the pain you've been through, the paths you've walked, and the prayers you've whispered. In those quiet moments of hopelessness, know that your hard work has not gone unnoticed. You are now on the verge of a divine reward. You've spent your youth and precious years serving God's plan without knowing when or how the rewards would come. But know this, God has always been with you, watching over every moment of your devotion. He has a plan for you that is bigger than anything you could have imagined, and He is ready to reveal it to you now. This is not the time to doubt. This is the time to embrace God's love and trust in the promise He made for you. You've been through trials, and now the reward for your faithfulness is about to come true. The universe is aligned to bring you the blessings you deserve, and you're finally about to experience the transformation that comes from God's love. Get ready for a season of divine elevation, where God will pour out His favor on you in ways that will change your life forever. You've been chosen, and it's time to step into your destiny. God's love is about to burst in ways you've never felt before, and His divine presence will become more real to you than ever. God has seen every sacrifice you've made, no matter how big or small. God has noticed all the things you've given up in His name, and now it's time for Him to repay you. You've spent years walking the path of faith, putting God first and trusting Him through every trial. Now it's time for your reward, and it's better than anything you could have imagined. God knows your heart, your problems, and your inner wants. He knows all the things you've given up, the times you chose faith over fear, and the times you gave instead of received. Now He's getting ready to reward you in ways that will be beyond your wildest dreams. You have been faithful, and the blessings that are about to come your way will show how much God values your commitment. As you get ready for what's to come, remember that God's timing is perfect, and He has been planning every part of your life to bring you to this moment of divine fulfillment. The rewards you are about to receive are not only a reflection of your sacrifices, but also a testament to God's faithfulness to those who trust Him. Your life is about to change in amazing ways. Now is the time to live your mission. God is going to give you everything you deserve, and He will make sure that the whole journey was worth it. Prepare yourself to receive all God's blessings, love, and support. God's love, God is about to pour out His love on you in ways you never thought possible. You have given so much of yourself to His work, and now He is ready to do so in a flood of grace, healing, and spiritual awakening. This awakening will not only change your spirit, but it will also fill your whole being with peace, joy, and purpose. God knows what you've been through and what you've given up. He knows when you've chosen to do what He wants, even when it wasn't easy. He knows your devotion and is about to make you more sensitive. This isn't just a blessing, it's a divine elevation that will take your spiritual vibration to new heights. You will feel God's presence in ways you've never felt before. As your spiritual sensitivity grows, you will start to see things that were hidden before. You will feel God's presence more strongly, and every step you take will be filled with God's guidance. This awakening will not only change your spiritual life, but it will also change your relationships, work, and purpose. Now is the time to accept the new you. The God who has been with you through all of your troubles is now leading you into a new time of divine awareness and spiritual connection. The love of God is about to hit you in a way that will make you feel refreshed, ready to take on the world. Your holy purpose. God's plan for your life is perfectly aligned with the universe, and now it's time for you to get the rewards you worked so hard for. Every sacrifice you've made, every moment of pain, and every time you chose to walk by faith has led you to this point. Now the universe is aligning to reward you for your devotion, and blessings are coming at you at a rate that has never been seen before. God has been planning the perfect time for you to get what you deserve. The delays, setbacks, and times when it seemed like everything was going wrong were all part of God's plan to bring you to this moment of divine recompense. The universe is now aligning everything in your favor, and the rewards you've been waiting for are finally here. Now is not the time to doubt or question. The universe has seen your heart, your sacrifices, and your dedication to doing God's will. Now is the time for you to witness the power of divine alignment. Miracles will happen as everything falls into place in astonishing ways as you receive these blessings. God has been there for you and loved you no matter what. He has seen your journey and is now ready to reward you for your loyalty. It's time for you to take the next step toward what God has planned for you. God is about to raise you up in ways that will change your spiritual life forever. The change that's coming isn't just a change in your circumstances, it's a deep spiritual change that will show you a new side of God's love and presence. People will become more aware because of this change, clarity and purpose as you start to see the world through the eyes of God. You've been through a lot of hard times, but now God is getting ready to take you to higher spiritual ground. For those who are spiritually sensitive, this change will bring you closer to the Creator and help you fully embrace the divine purpose He has for your life. As your spiritual sensitivity grows, you will feel the overflow of God's love and grace like never before. You may feel overwhelmed by your emotions, but that is a sign that God is working deeply within you. This spiritual shift means you are entering a new season of growth where you will walk in the fullness of God's love and favor. Trust the process because this isn't just a one-time thing, it's the start of a new part of your spiritual journey. You are being raised up by God, and He will lead you into a future full of abundant blessings and divine purpose. You've walked by faith for a long time, believing that God would help you. You've given your heart, time, and energy to His will, even when it didn't look like you'd get anything in return. Now it's time for you to get everything you deserve. You've come this far because of your faith, and God is ready to bless you in ways you can't imagine. There were times when you trusted God when no one else did, and times when you chose to walk the path of faith, even though it was the hardest thing to do. Now God is honoring your commitment by pouring out blessings on your life that will change you in every way. Your faithfulness has not been in vain. This is a moment of divine recompense where God will reward you for every seed you've sown, whether it's financial provision, healing on a mental level, or spiritual growth. You deserve to experience the fullness of God's love, grace, and provision. It's time for you to receive it. For years, you've walked the path of faith, sometimes alone and sometimes in the midst of trials, but always with God. You've given up so much in His name, choosing His will over your own desires. Now God is getting ready to reward you for everything you've given, endured, and sacrificed in His service. God has been with you through every hard time. He knows the times you doubted your path, felt alone, and wondered if the sacrifices were worth it. Now He's here to tell you that they were all worth it. God has seen how hard you've worked, and is about to reward you in ways that will go beyond your wildest dreams. As you stand at the start of a new season, know that this is the moment He has been waiting for. Your sacrifices are being recognized and your reward is on the way. The blessings you've been waiting for, the peace you've been seeking, and the food you need are about to come your way. God knows your heart, and He's ready to bless you beyond measure. Get ready to feel God's love and favor in ways you never thought possible. Your reward is here, and it's time to live the abundant life God promised you. God's plans for your life are much bigger than anything you could have thought of. That journey you thought would go a certain way won't. God has something bigger planned for you. Every commitment you've made and every moment you've given Him has been leading you to a place where God will provide for you in ways that are beyond your wildest dreams. God's timing is perfect, and He is now getting ready to bless you in ways that will leave you speechless. The plenty that is about to come your way will not only meet your needs, but it will also overflow into every part of your life. This will be proof of God's faithfulness and love for you. Your journey hasn't been easy, but every step you've taken in faith has built something much bigger than you know. You have left a legacy through your dedication, persistence, and unwavering trust in God. The sacrifices you've made, the times you've walked through darkness, and the times you've stayed true to God's plan have made you the person you are today.